Hi everyone, this time I'll talk about the first key features of survey research, questionnaire design. Survey research is a commonly used method of collecting information about a population of interest. The characteristic of data collected in survey research is determined by questionnaire. Questionnaire is a predefined series of questions used to collect information from individuals. The two most common types of survey questions are close-ended questions and open-ended questions. At first, I'll talk about close-ended questions. The respondents are given a list of predetermined responses from which to choose their answer. The list of responses should include every possible response, and the meaning of the responses should not overlap. An example of a close-ended survey question would be, please rate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statement. For example, I feel good about my work on the job. Do you strongly agree, somewhat agree, neither agree nor disagree, somewhat disagree, or strongly disagree? A Likert scale, which is used in the example above, is a commonly used set of responses for close-ended questions. Close-ended questions are usually preferred in survey research because of ease of counting the frequency of each response. Next topic is Likert scale. Francis Likert was an American social psychologist. Likert developed the principle of measuring attitudes by asking people to respond to a series of statements about a topic in terms of the extent to which they agree with them, and so tapping into the cognitive and affective components of attitudes. For example, I believe that ecological questions are the most important issues facing human beings today, and the responses are strongly agree, agree, don't know, disagree, strongly disagree. Each of the 5 or 7 responses would have a numerical value which would be used to measure the attitude under investigation. Next topic is open-ended questions. Survey respondents are asked to answer each question in their own words. Responses are usually categorized into a smaller list of responses that can be counted by the study team for statistical analysis. Last topic is considerations for designing a questionnaire. It is important to consider the order in which questions are presented. Sensitive questions, such as questions about income, drug use, or sexual activity, should be put at the end of survey. This allows the researcher to establish trust before asking questions. This allows the researcher to establish trust before asking questions that might embarrass respondents. Researchers also recommended putting routine questions such as age, gender, and marital status at the end of the questionnaire. Double-barreled questions, which ask 2 questions in one, should never be used in a survey. An example of a double-barreled question is, please rate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statement. For example, I feel good about my work on the job, and I get along well with others at work. This question is problematic because Survey respondents are asked to give one response for two questions. Researchers should avoid using emotionally loaded or biased words and phrases.